Hello YouTube, I'm going to be unboxing the Greenworks 60 volt trimmer that I just purchased from Tractor Supply here in Georgia. Hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel please. First, we have the 60 volt lithium charger. I'm going to sit right there. Then we have the actual charger itself. It comes in this blue Ziploc bag. And finally, we have the big boy trimmer. Specification says that it's about 13 pounds. To me, it feels a little lighter than that. There's also a handlebar that needs to be attached to the pole trimmer, which I will display in this video for you. There's a strap that you can place around your shoulder once you're doing your yard work. And then there's some extra string. Make sure the box is empty before you throw it away. Then when you pick up the trimmer, it's kind of in two pieces, but you just need to kind of snap them together, and there's two holes that if you press the front of the trimmer and the back of the trimmer together, it should snap right together for you. Now, this is the handlebar. There's like a green lock that you have to unscrew from the handlebar. Then you'll place the handlebar around the pole. Then there's a bracket, a very small bracket that comes in the box. And you'll insert that bracket right under the handlebar. You'll kind of line it up to where you would prefer based on your height. And then you'll take that green key and you'll just twist that green key or that green lock until it's snug and the handlebar won't move anymore. Now, once again, based on your height, you may have to move this handlebar around and get it, what works best for you. Once you find the proper location, go ahead and continue to twist it and make it as tight as possible so it doesn't move on you. The trimmer itself, like I said, is pretty light. It says 13 pounds. To me, it seems way lighter than 13 pounds. Okay, and you want to make sure that the box is empty before throwing it away. I myself almost forgot about the protective guard, so we'll get that protective guard out. And it came with an Allen wrench, and there are two small holes where you have to kind of line it up, and I'll show you here in 1 second in this video. See, there are two small screws that just need to be unscrewed. And once you get both of those unscrewed, you'll grab the green guard here, which I'm going to do in 1 second. Once you grab that green guard, you want to place it and kind of line up those screw holes. It's kind of difficult because the holes are really, really tiny. And then even when you're screwing the screws into it, the screws barely want to fit through the green plastic here. But nevertheless, you just have to kind of play around with it for, a couple seconds and you'll get it. My advice would be to probably sit down. It's kind of hard to do this standing up with one hand holding the head of the trimmer and the other hand holding the guard. I think in this video I actually take a seat. Yeah, you'll definitely need both hands. Okay, so now that you're sitting down, you have a little bit more leverage, and you can use both hands. And you want to use the Allen wrench. Kind of twist those screws through the plastic guard here. Like I said, the screws are much larger than the guard, so they barely fit through those holes. So after playing around with it for 20 seconds, for some reason, it still was not working. Those screws, they just would not fit through. So that wasn't going to work. Forget this, I went and grabbed my drill. Once I grabbed my drill, it snapped it right through. I was done in 5 seconds here. So that would be my advice. Use a drill, get the thing tightened up, you'll be good to go. Now the string comes raveled inside of the trimmer or the weed whacker, but I wasn't sure if it was done correctly. So there are 2 holes that you just press in to relieve the cap. And once you get that cap relieved, just unravel all of that string, because there's no telling what they did at the factory. Now, to load string into the Greenworks 60-volt trimmer is the easiest thing. All you have to do, there are 2 green dots on the side of the trimmer and a green dot on the head of the weed whacker. You want to line those 2 dots up to make sure that they're connected, you see. And then what you'll do is you'll grab your string and you press the string directly through the head of the trimmer. It should go straight through. There we go. And then you pull it out the other side. And then once you get the string through, you kind of want to line them up as close as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it as close as possible. Once you get it even, you'll come back and kind of press that out the way. Then you'll grab the head of the trimmer. You'll just start twisting clockwise. Twist it real good. It's going to ravel it up inside of the head of the trimmer like it's supposed to be. If you haven't, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, now that we got the string wound up properly within the trimmer, you want it to be kind of perfect. Okay, there we go. String is in. If you haven't, continue to remove all the plastic from the machine. Now you'll grab the battery. I've already charged the battery, so it's fully charged and ready to go. It took about 45 minutes for the battery to charge, and I'll probably make a video on that as well. You just want to grab that charger, grab the battery and press it. Press it directly into the back of the machine. Make sure it locks in. Once it's locked in, you're good to go. Again, make sure our plastic is removed from the machine. You don't want anything melting, even though the machine doesn't get hot, but you want to make sure all that is off. Let's give it a test run, see if it works. There we go. I know that may have sounded loud, but the head of the trimmer was directly in front of the camera. Outside, when you're in the grass, it's not as loud as you think. It's very quiet. So I'm just presenting the side of the trimmer. There are two buttons, a 1 and a 2. The 1 allows the trimmer to rotate slower. The 2 allows it to, really pick up some speed if you're going through some heavy brush or some heavy weeds. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and stay tuned for future content.